The earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender.
Because I went through a lot of my life trying to be normal. And like, it was a really big deal for me for a long time that people thought that I was very much so normal. And that bothered me after a while. And I started to feel like people didn't really understand me or see me.
So it looks like Jaden Smith is once again at the center of a major conversation. Over the years, Jaden has spoken openly about how he views gender and has said he does not see things as fitting into only two categories. He has also described himself as gender fluid. Now, fresh rumors are spreading online, with some people speculating that he could be considering an even bigger personal change.
Is being yourself.
What a sick, masochistic lion.
Jaden has never been afraid to do things differently. His fashion choices, public appearances, and comments have often sparked debate and grabbed headlines. Because of that, some people brush off the latest rumors, while others are paying very close attention. But the story takes an even more controversial turn when Katt Williams gets brought into the conversation. Katt has claimed that it seems like more and more major Hollywood stars have children who identify as transgender or non-binary. According to him, that pattern is not just a coincidence. He has suggested there are bigger forces at work in the entertainment industry, a claim that has sparked plenty of debate and speculation online.
20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was going to be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information that I understood that things are secular. So I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender. And so I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ass ring.
Really?
And it said both of those things. So I knew that both of those things would become popular.
That has led some people to ask questions about the Smith family and what may have influenced Jaden's journey. Others argue that these rumors are being blown way out of proportion. Either way, the discussion is getting louder and fans are looking for answers. The speculation has only grown because Jaden has been making bold style choices for years. Many people point to his increasingly feminine fashion looks and several viral public moments that got social media talking. One of the most discussed clips was when he was seen at Coachella sharing a friendly moment with Justin Bieber, a scene that quickly spread across the internet and had people making all kinds of assumptions. But the conversation did not stop there. Jaden also made headlines for comments he shared in interviews about identity. He explained that he does not see himself as fitting neatly into traditional labels and has described himself as gender fluid. In an interview with Huffington Post, Jaden even said that he did not want to be defined as human because he felt he did not match standards that existed before he was born. That statement left a lot of people confused and sparked plenty of discussion online. Then there was the fashion world. Back in 2016, Jaden became the face of Louis Vuitton's women's wear campaign, a move that immediately grabbed attention and divided public opinion. Some praised him for challenging expectations, while others saw it as another example of his unconventional approach to fame and self-expression.
Asking me about secret homosexuality.
So should people be aware cameras are on? Like cameras are on?
Jaden Smith is gay.
Critics have argued that Jaden's unique lifestyle comes from growing up surrounded by wealth, fame, and opportunities that most people could only dream about. They believe that kind of environment can sometimes lead celebrities to make choices that seem unusual to the average person. Supporters, however, see it as someone simply expressing himself without worrying about public judgment. This is where the discussion becomes more controversial. Some commentators, including Katt Williams, have shared theories about broader trends in entertainment and fashion. Katt argued that debates over men wearing dresses are about more than clothing alone. He suggested there are deeper cultural influences behind these changes. These claims have generated intense debate, but they remain opinions and interpretations rather than established facts.
I don't want to excuse fashion and being eclectic. Something is not right. He's trying to drown himself to be eclectic, but there's something lost in the eclecticness. I can see it.
Now, you do not have to agree with Katt Williams and his theories to see why these conversations get so much attention. Some people look at trends in Hollywood and feel like things are changing faster there than in the general public. That has led to a lot of speculation and debate across social media and entertainment news. Statistics often show that people who identify as transgender or non-binary make up a relatively small percentage of the overall population. Because of that, some observers question why stories involving celebrity families and gender identity seem to appear so frequently in the headlines. Others argue that celebrity families simply receive far more media coverage than everyone else, making these stories seem more common than they really are. As a result, different theories have emerged online. Some people claim celebrity children are under intense public pressure and may explore identity in ways that attract extra attention. Others believe the entertainment industry encourages certain trends and public narratives. These ideas continue to be debated, but many of the more dramatic claims remain unproven. One example that frequently gets mentioned is the public disagreement involving Dwayne Wade and his former wife regarding their child, Zaya. The situation generated major headlines and sparked heated discussions online. Various claims were made during that dispute, but many of them have been strongly contested and should be viewed as allegations rather than established facts. Because of stories like these, some people believe fame and industry pressures can have a significant impact on celebrity families. Others see these situations as personal family matters that become amplified by nonstop media attention. Either way, the topic continues to generate strong reactions, and that brings the focus back to Jaden Smith and the questions some critics have raised about his upbringing and life in the spotlight. Will Smith has previously acknowledged that he may have gone too far at times when it came to treating Jaden more like an adult than a child. Over the years, both Will and Jada Pinkett Smith have spoken openly about their parenting philosophy. Rather than relying on strict rules, they said they wanted to give their children a high level of independence and respect. As Will explained, he and Jada believed children should be treated with the same basic respect given to any other person. Discussing his views on parenting, Will said, "In African American households, the idea coming out of slavery, there's a concept of your children being property." He went on to explain that he and Jada wanted to move away from that mindset in their own family. According to Will, this approach even extended to everyday responsibilities around the house. He has said that he and Jada did not force certain chores in the traditional way because they wanted their children to learn responsibility through choice rather than strict commands. That parenting style attracted both praise and criticism from the public. What makes the situation more interesting is that both Jaden and Willow have, at different times, suggested that having so much freedom was not always a positive experience. They have spoken about growing up in the spotlight and dealing with pressures that came with fame at a very young age.
You're not a normal human if you can't go out into the world. You and Daddy never told us really what type of world you guys came from.
Yeah.
We just thought that you guys just sprouted up out of the ground and just...
Yeah. Like, really terrible experience.
Those comments led some fans to question whether their parents' hands-off approach may have created challenges of its own.
Dark music and like, it was just so crazy, and I was just like plunged into this like black hole. And I was like cutting myself.
What?
Yeah, and doing crazy things.
Really? When were you cutting yourself? I didn't see that part.
Like a long time ago.
Cutting yourself where?
On my wrist. I mean, you can't even see it, but like, there's still a little something there, but like, totally lost my sanity for a moment there.
Wow.
Jada has also reflected on her parenting decisions, explaining that many of her choices were influenced by her own upbringing and life experiences.
Because we all are coming into parenting with our own childhood traumas, and you can't. Your kids are going to have their burdens. And even though I see how it might have hurt you, it's what I knew.
However, public criticism intensified after the highly publicized entanglement controversy involving August Alsina. The situation sparked a massive online reaction, with many people debating Jada's comments and her explanation of the relationship. While supporters and critics remain divided, the controversy continues to be one of the most talked about chapters in the Smith family's public story.
I think it's important, in all honesty, for a daughter for your kids to have the opportunity to see their parents and listen to their parents talk about different stages.
As Jaden grew older, many fans began questioning whether his behavior and public struggles were connected to the unconventional parenting style that Will and Jada promoted. Some observers have pointed to the period when Jaden reportedly expressed interest in becoming emancipated at age 15 as evidence that there may have been tensions within the family. Others argue that growing up under constant public attention would be challenging for any young person.
My baby boy, he's never leaving me, ever. Ever. No emancipation for the Smith kid.
The discussion became even more controversial when Jaguar Wright made a series of allegations about Will and Jada.
Weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Hey, man.
And that was their kid's friend.
Wright claimed that troubling things had taken place behind the scenes and suggested that Jaden and Willow may have been exposed to unusual situations while growing up. It is important to note that these claims remain allegations and have been widely disputed. No evidence has publicly established many of the accusations that have circulated online.
But Jaden's kind of MIA, and considering that he emancipated from their household at 16 and refused to come back even to do family interviews.
Yeah.
Willow's just she's dope. Too much happened in that house.
Another topic that continues to attract attention is the Smith family's connection to Scientology. Critics have frequently pointed to the fact that Will and Jada helped establish a school known as the New Village Leadership Academy, which both Jaden and Willow reportedly attended for a period of time. The school opened in 2008 and was presented as an educational environment designed to make learning more engaging for children. However, questions soon emerged regarding possible links to Scientology. Reports indicated that several staff members were Scientologists, and the school's materials referenced study technology, a learning system developed by Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. As scrutiny increased, the school became the subject of growing public debate. Parents and critics raised concerns about certain teaching practices and the school's reported connections to Scientology. In June 2013, the academy quietly closed its doors. No detailed public explanation was given, which only added more speculation and curiosity surrounding the school's history. After hearing all of this, many people have wondered how growing up in such an unusual environment may have affected Jaden. The Smith family has often taken a different approach to parenting than most families, and that has made them a constant topic of public discussion. Supporters see their approach as open-minded and progressive, while critics argue that it may have created challenges for their children. The conversation becomes even more controversial when online rumors about Will and Jaden's relationship are brought up. Over the years, some viewers have shared clips from interviews and public appearances where Will showed affection toward Jaden. Those moments sparked debate online, with some people viewing them as harmless expressions of family affection, and others feeling uncomfortable with what they saw. Several of these clips went viral and generated strong reactions across social media. Critics argued that certain interactions appeared awkward, especially as Jaden got older.
It's painless. Come on here.
Come on. Jaden.
Jaden.
Him, Ellen. I love him.
The gentleman, the son.
Absolutely.
Is it like that at home or no?
Nah,
Nah,
not really.
we're
Not
very
really.
affectionate.
Have you ever
We're very affectionate.
He tried to kiss me in the
have you ever
press
kissed your
box.
son on Thai television before?
You're not looking kiss
Can
my
you kiss
son.
your on Thai
I
television?
can kiss my son. Jaden, come on. Keep a smile. Just keep a smile.
Supporters, however, dismissed the criticism and said people were reading too much into brief moments taken out of context. As a result, the footage became another source of endless online arguments and speculation. It is important to remember that many of the darker claims connected to these discussions are based on rumors and internet theories rather than verified facts. Still, the public fascination with the Smith family has kept these conversations alive for years. For some observers, Jaden's past comments about independence, his desire to carve out his own identity, and the latest rumors surrounding his personal life all become part of a much larger debate about fame, family dynamics, and growing up under one of Hollywood's brightest spotlights. But what do you think about all of this? Is Jaden simply someone who grew up in the spotlight and developed his own unique path? Or do you think there are bigger factors behind the headlines and constant speculation? The debate has definitely sparked strong opinions from every side, and people continue to disagree about what is really going on. Share your thoughts and theories in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with others who want to join the conversation. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.